taxation related activities today we can discuss. So let us come to directly to our folder. So if taxation is there, that will be better. So let us see. So different taxations are there. So let us check these taxations. So you have to maintain different types of tables out there. That is US related tax. So taxation that I already explained, that these are the taxation infotypes, right? Tables are different, taxations are different. So let us see how to maintain this taxation. So step by step, we'll explain in detail. So please go through the configuration, customization, and adding of third-party application of BSI. So BSI is a third-party application, so where you can add these activities here. So let us see taxation activities. Yes. So these are the taxations. So for which you need to maintain info types. Info types of the US taxation. So these are the taxation activities are very important here. So to maintain here. So let us see the different taxation. So you should maintain here 207, 208, 209, 210. So please write down these are all taxation activities. So step by step we can discuss. Okay, let us check. So 207 info type, residential tax, that is residence tax. So it is location related and residence related, and the employee belongs to which location. So that is one of the important taxation should be maintained. So let us maintain the basic configuration steps here. So go to create. So 207. Okay. So let us come back. Let us check whether it is already there or not. So federal tax, overview, yes, is already maintained, New York, NY New York. Okay, so let us go to, so this is A, B, two areas are there. So that is related activities of US taxation. So tax levels, what is levels are there? What are the levels are there? So let us discuss the tax levels here. So please write down. Right. So tax levels. So for which you need to check here, that is 207, 208, 209, 210. Under 210 we can maintain the forms here. So it is one of the form with 1099 is the direct tax. That employee is responsible. Employee is responsible, and the employee has to pay responsible, and the employee has to pay directly taxes. So employer is not at all responsible because employer will pay all total amounts what he agreed. So taxation will be taken care by employee only. So tax company also there. We W12. So we H1 visa related. So also we have the W4, W5 forms also. So these all activities are to be maintained under T5UTT. So the tax level, for US levels. So levels are being maintained. So tax levels like this. So please write down. So A for federal tax, B for state tax, C for country tax, D for city tax, E for local tax. Okay. So under 210, also we have other activities also, levels also there here. So maintaining of forms here. So 01 level for withholding tax, So 02 levels is being maintained. Form number 10, employer. Let us change this in the system. So when you maintain this, so now let us come to back. Now maintain 210, 208 work tax. So where the employee is working, that amount should be paid to that work area. So these are all work areas. Okay. So let us check this. This already is working in the New York. So 100% allocation. Okay. So next is 209 will be maintained. Yes, for New York only. So under 210, so what are the activities are there? So 210 forms being maintained. So maintain here the levels. If you maintain New York, so let us maintain forms. What type of forms are there? Go to create. Yes. So filing status. So single 01, married 02, remarried 06, qualified widow and widower. So please write on this. Okay. So now levels B, tax withhold. Zero one withholding tax. A single status for maintaining, or you can maintain 02 status married. So maintaining this one, I'm going to save this. Withholding information optional taxes. Yes. Okay. Save it. So now unemployment tax. So 209. So unemployment tax is being maintained if employee layoff, in case the government will give some financial supporting. So during unemployment, if you work earlier, right? So for a period of 6 months. So US taxation. So you have the US taxation code also there. So there are some fee codes also there. Need to check. Okay, I will show you that where it is available. So now different type taxes or tax levels also maintained. 210 withholding of tax. So different activities are to be maintained here. Yes. So maintain. Yes. So here you can write down in the 210. We are going to discuss on 01 for withholding tax, 03 social security tax, 05 Medicare tax, 10 employer, yeah, unemployment tax related. Unemployment tax related. So there are some exemptions also there. So exemptions should be calculated for the year. So it is $5,000 into 12 months, it's about $60. So ranges are to be maintained, right? So UST tax. So yearly taxes are there, but the ranges 10% or 15% are there. So when you come this, status should be maintained like this, PA30, and come to 2011, 2010. So go to create this. So maintain eligibility exemptions also. So exemptions amount. So filing status is 1 or 2, whatever it may be, you can maintain to married. So exemptions amount. So if it is add withholding also. So anything, the withholding adjustments also can be added. And allowances, if you maintain this open key, system will show you that number of exemptions here. So any exemptions are there, you can maintain here. So W4 employee will fill this and enter the date of system with the end user. So now we can go to the configuration steps here. So where you can add this taxation activities, right? So now minimize. So come to new screen. So maintain SPRO. Come to the SPRO. So please write down the taxation path. So directly ING. Okay. Payroll USA. Payroll USA. So directly come to here. Maintain So taxation, tax, ASA tax. So here we can maintain this interface. So SAP BSA configuration. So let us see the BSA configuration importance. So the tax component is integral part of US. So US net payroll components and required additional software license BSI tax factory. So this is third party product from the business solutions INC. So business software INC. So that several taxes calculations engine for SAP US payroll. So the tax factory is required to run SAP payroll in the United States. You must contact the BSE directly to obtain the software license and periodic regulatory bulletin. So for information BSE, this is a website. So if you check this website, so that is available here. I'm parking this. More information you can go to SAP YouTube. So now let us see that I show you. So come down. So now let us check this. Create new, add here taxation, TSA taxation, TSA platform interface. So this is TSI configuration. So this is cutting edge payroll tax solutions. So we'll provide these people. BSA is a leading provider of tax, US taxation, tax profile, tax location, tax onboarding, tax calculation, tax deposits, tax filing, W4, year end. So these are all activities we can discuss here. So now we want to see more, one more. So go to. So everything is available here. So slabs, etc. here. So multiple tenant cloud entities. So third party application. Right. So whenever you have time, please go through these all customer factory Canada calculation for US. So if you select these calculations, it is available the slabs and other information, how to pay this, how to paying this. Receive updates, schedule demonstration, so reduce risks, etc. So you can check this. So I'm closing this session, this taxation here. Okay. Now let us check this. The specify the location of tax executable. So if you open specify tax location factor, specify location tax factory executable. So here you can find a TCP interconnection IP address. So this is version latest version 8.0 BSI 8.0 US taxation. So that interface will be added here. That interface BSI interface taxation third party application should be added here. So 7.0 is the old version, 8.0 latest version. Clear? So administration, technical settings, login, Unicode, special options. Okay. So now how to do the remaining configuration for your uh, taxation. So you can run taxation, go for connection here. So your DSA 8.0, 8.0. So you can also see this under the uh, program also there, test program also there. So let us check that. So go to another screen, SC38. So this is our code. So here you can see the program R R P U B C P U 0. So we can check this. Yeah. So the access key is required here to continue. So asking access key. So display. So this is taxation area. So this backend program is going on. So RPCT the U0 contain this. So you need to understand the above programming here. So go to that. So now minimize. Now select that. So come to do the configuration areas and also this BSA taxation configuration customizing activities. Okay, taking some time. Okay. So configure things, options, short note, start date, end date, and levels, information, values, and short text will be maintained here. So let us go to the taxation configuration. So create tax companies. Why the tax companies are there? So in the interface, you can create tax company for tax reporters. So specify messengers here. Specify levels of messages to be written. So this is a table number 511 K table. So payroll parameters values. So this table number is yeah 511K. So these are the text reports here. Rate per can, different pay, different mileage, reimbursements. So 401 K limit, 403 over. So these are the related activities. So in the US payroll, you can know this. You have to know these all stages. Payroll constants are to be maintained. So accuracy period, flexi maximum for the month. So something activities are there. So in these activities, you can see it is tax factor messages. So T constants are being maintained here. So that is, please take the position here. Constant number T, F, MSG. Okay, MSG. See that. So this is tax related messages. So if you check this F1 here, no, sir. Tax message. Okay. So daily maximum working time and surrounding factors over time, recollecting of something BSI employer status parameters. So all the parameters are available here. So you can maintain here no calculation error, no information messages, legal messages, and calculation errors and other activities of 9. So you can maintain these all F1. Okay, F1 print is system showing something. Okay, so now let us make a tax reporting. For this taxation, I already explained you U000 UTX0 and Indus US taxes taxation link is there, so that we deactivated, but we can maintain it. So now define components. So here you can create some of the activities. So creating tax company. So let us see define tax companies. So maintain here something US01. So this is already there. We check this, save this. Okay. So for this is my case company. So US0 that I will show you. So now maintain assign what are the tax company you created to personal area. So assign tax company to personal area. So these tables are very important here. Every time you need to check which table you are maintaining. So take position here. So taxation. So maintain regional taxation here. Tax company should be added here. That is US01. So maintain here. Any details here. Save it. Tax company only you can maintain here. So save it. So details of region, district, employer ID, standard code, and numbers which are to be maintained here. So I maintain here US01. So let us go to back. So BSI tax company code. Next step. So this is company BSI tax company code. That you can maintain here. US no entries. Okay, so identifier BSI. Identify how to identify this. Please write down define tax identification numbers of BSI tax company. So here you have SSN number, employee levels, and EIN numbers, employee identification number, that employer. So we can maintain this. So table number is, this is also 5UTH. So the tax levels. So let us come to the standard one, which is level 0. Yes, tax code. So against this, maintain tax code levels. What you maintain this one? This one. Use 01, save it. So that's good. Tax identification number for BSI is completed. So now tax related wastage. Yes. So maintain tax related waste type should be maintained here. So open here. So maintain processing classes for this one. So I will give you one processing class. So what are the different activities are there here? So let you check what are the waste type you created. So tax waste type. So you created right already 5,000. Not there. So, so this is waste type which is created. So select it and go to select processing classes. So processing classes are there. So that is different processing classes, accumulation classes, evaluation classes. So the processing classes, how the waste type will be processed. So you can maintain processing classes one against your work tax. So against 68, payment of tax calculation should be maintained one only. So if you check this, the different values are to be processing classes available here. So it is a regular process. So regular payment, supplement payment, cumulative payments, vacation payments, the perform gross. So perform gross of supplementary methods for regular and this one. So maintain always one only. So for 71, 70, 69, also maintain one only. For 71, that is tax overridden should be 0. Okay. So what are the activities are available here? So it's the same. Yeah. Tax earnings. For 70, for 69, you can maintain. Processing plus 69 should maintain tax earnings only, taxable earnings. Non-taxable, can maintain that, but it's taxable only, right? So whatever the amount is being maintained here. So receiving, and also go for 770. It is also there. Some values are there. Should be maintained like this. So it is working hours counter wage types. Pro rata according to the info type 207, 208, and but don't maintain anything here. So maintain blank only, right? So now let us see the next activity. Maintain waste type gross wage type. So these are the very important 167, 68, 69, 70. So these are three processing classes. So how the wage type, this wage type, what are the wage type is created for is should be maintained such a way. Okay. So processing classes, evolution classes, cumulation classes are there. So that how the wage type will be processed, how the wage type will be cumulated, how the wage type is being evaluated. So that is. So now you can maintain gross up taxation, maintain gross up wage type. Take here slash PTX. So this is tax on 1042 S wage types. So there is a calculation. So if it is 1000 divided by the tax activities minus 100 is equal to 900. But employer has to pay and 100 tax paid by the employee. So there is a process is there. So this the table number is 5U2ZC. Table view, go to print. So this is 512W wage type D. B means it is related to benefits. So now go to that. So these are taxes or paid employer, nominal pay by employee. So tax related payroll schema structure, tax related, that is tax related payroll schema and rules. Open it. So maintain calculations. So gross, maintain payroll calculation rule for unemployment tax. So UT X0. So unemployment tax also information is there. So this is one of the rule PCR. How to check this? So UM, so UIM, this is unemployment insurance and work tax. It is one of the calculation PCR rule. So it is some values are there here. So UI, that unemployment insurance is not mandatory. If it is mandatory, it is a mandatory plus work center. So these are this is one kind of PCR, right? So let us see that next activity, the tax related schema, sub schema. Please check the sub schema here. So here this is calculation of taxes. So that is UT X0. So you have the subtypes also there here. The UTM, so modification of taxation, and UM, so unemployment insurance mandatory. And go to this is basic pay hours. So it is for the actual hours should be calculated. So this is processing class P86. Okay, so P72, that is post-tax variable tax levels are there, so it will be deactivated, but it will be available in the U000 schema only. So now you can maintain this taxation. Come to PA, that is back. Come to back to maintain remaining activities here for taxation and select withholding information. So maintain payroll withholding information, that UBDO. So if you check this is also one kind of PCR. So subschema, edit subschema here. So it read out basically that basic data, employment name, employment basic pay, employment address, employment tax data. Okay, so this is one of the subtypes is required, and also we can see that tax functions are there. So XT00, UTX00. So this is also one of the activity what I explained before this. So after that, go to the another taxation for maintain schema overridden methods. So please select here schema structures, UTX again. So same subschema is having the same values, right? So now come to maintain these all taxations. So come to maintain PA30, minimize this. So come add here. So employee data. So come back, so maintain 209 info type. So 209, so that unemployment tax. So should be maintain tax options, go to create. So here start date 01/01/2000. So tax authority. So whatever authority you maintain, tax authority. Tax authority New York. New York. So worksite. Worksite is used to certain states to provide statistical information to the tax authority on unemployment. So maintain here, so whatever the 01 something 01. Save this. Correct. Saying that it is not available in 5UTV. Copy this, maintain other screen, come back. So now open another screen. So SM30, enter. So maintain that. It is not coming, add V underscore. So tax code, we already maintained here. So this is tax code what we maintained. It is available already, but system is not showing here for California. So 01. So let us save this. So maintain here. Year 30. So maintain 209 directly. So maintain 01. So go to create. If it is not updating, something problem with this. So let us see. Okay. So now I can maintain this every activity. Okay. So 209, 207 is activated. Already activated this is. So this is New York tax, federal tax, already maintained. Okay. So here if you maintain the real-time scenario 207, 208, 209, 210 along with all the counts. Okay, so taxation is completed. So tomorrow we will see the next activity, whatever activity I will listen tomorrow.